Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new twin flame video. Nice to see you all back. I'm Yvonne, and today we will talk about, am I crazy? Please Yvonne, tell me, am I crazy? Because this twin flame thing, I know the internet is full of information about it. Like whatever you Google, there's like 17 million things coming up, result search coming up about if it's real or if it's not, and the science and all of it. Okay, there's a lot of info out there, but I never thought that I would be the one to read them or to even believe them or to even consider if it could be true, right? So please help me, because I really feel I'm going insane. Like I'm making this up. I'm just going for something that is actually too good to be true, but I really feel like believing in it. So for some reason, I choose to believe in it. But that's the first stage of the craziness. So if I believe in something that isn't real, I'm doomed, right? My life will fall apart. I will not have time for my kids or anything else because all I do is watch twin flame videos. So I really need to stop this, right? Well, I heard you all with your call of, am I crazy? I don't think I ever had a twin flame talk, either with a client or with someone I'm talking to on the street or whoever, who doesn't at one point mention that they think they might be going insane and that their biggest fear is that they're making it all up. So that's why I'm here to answer you that. I'm going to put some suspense in it and not tell you right away, because I'm going to give you 5 points that you might be experiencing that might then make you think that you are indeed crazy or insane or both, right? Losing it. You're just losing it. You're just going insane. Yesterday, you were this big ass financial expert at some huge bank, or you're some engineer, or you're some whatever you are, a teacher, or you had your things together. You were like insane. You thought you knew who you were and what you cared about, what your values were, what your life was like, and now all of a sudden none of that matters anymore. So I'm gonna give you these 5 points to show you that even though all this happens to you, that doesn't mean you're crazy. It just means you're on the twin flame journey. That's as easy as it is. So first of all, there might be, so you had your life, right? You had your little house, you had your little car, you had your little dog, you had your little white picket fence, you had your little whatever it is, right? Maybe you're still younger, so you're a student and you don't have any of this. Maybe you're a little bit older and you had that for years and many years where you just had a normal life, and then all of a sudden walks in someone into your life and goes boom, and none of what you thought was real is real anymore. That's actually true, but we will get to that in a second. So what happens when you met that person that goes, hi, I'm whoever, right? And you're like, boom, something happened. Love at first sight, possible, doesn't have to be, but a lot of times it is love at first sight. That's why it goes boom, right? Because there's that moment where you know everything changed, that there's a before and an after basically. And even if it wasn't, even if it's some work colleague that you started taking coffee with, and then it became lunch, and then it became dinner, and then it became more dinners, and all of a sudden you're like, I just want to be with her, I don't care about anything else. That's possible too. But what is common is that you feel that, so that's the first point, you feel that deep connection. You feel that deep, deep inner knowing that all you want to do is be with that person. All you want to do is spend time with him or her. You feel like she gets you, like no one else gets you, right? You feel just that inner connection that you never felt with your spouse. You never felt with the people you were with before. Yes, there was, things in common, same hobbies, there was this and that, yes. But that connection, that like you feel you understand each other without words basically, that you just feel she gets you, for the first person in your life ever who actually gets you? What is that, right? So that can happen. Yes, that can happen. It's not a bad thing, right? If you just look at it without judging and without attaching to what you had or what you had before, it's actually a beautiful thing, right? So that's the first point. Then the second point is that no matter how long you've been married, no matter how long you've been with the partner you're with, but now that this new person walked in that you feel such a deep connection with, all you want is to get away from them, like from the first person, right? You just realize that you don't care about them anymore. Yes, you care about them in a friendship way. Yes, you know what you went through together. Yes, it tied you together to have all these children and to have all these struggles building the house or whatever it was, right? Yes, you had all that, but now it's just like, I could walk out right away, but I know I can't because that's not who I am. I don't do this kind of stuff. I'm a better person than that. I'm not John from next door who does that, who I judged for so many years because he did that. I'm not that. So I'm not okay with me doing that at all. So that's where the struggles come in, right? But the fact that you actually just want to do it, you just want to run away with that new person. It's not a running away. It's really a grounded thing of just being with that new person. That's a twin flame sign. And that can happen to you, like to any human being. And no, you're not crazy for feeling that way. No, you're not. It's normal. It's twin flame normality, right? Has nothing to do with that other reality, normality of, yes, we find a partner, we settle down, we do the things, but yeah, not unhappy, not happy, just like plain old life, right? That's old. That's gone. New thing, new earth, new relationship standards, twin flames. All I want to do is be with her. And it's not obsessive and it's not toxic. It's peaceful, right? In a healed state. When it's not healed, it can be rather challenging. But when it's healed, it's really you just want to be with them and you don't care about anything else, more or less. Which doesn't mean you don't care about other people. You still love your kids the same and all that. But love-wise, like romantic love-wise, it's just a new standard. So the third point, yes, I just said that. I sort of just said that, sorry. I mixed the two together. So you are ready to just separate from who you're with because all you want to do is be with that new person. So so that was the third point. You just want to be with him or her, right? And yes, that's normal. The fourth point is that you feel you're crazy because you feel them with you all the time. You're like, what is this? I feel we're not separate. I feel she's with me wherever I go. And maybe you have this, you're really sensitive and you have these outer body experiences of like meeting, and being together, or her sitting on your bed or something, even if she's not there, and you feel you're going insane. You're going crazy, but no, that can happen. I hear that from a lot of people. And the feeling them with you all the time, that's actually truth. Because you are one, you're never separate. And that's what you feel. You feel like you're not separate, but she's with you or he is with you, right? So that's totally normal. Twin flame normality. I think I'm going to coin that term. Twin flame normality. Normal life, normal everyday twin flame life stuff, right? Not crazy. You're not crazy. You can still be smart. You can still have that high level financial job. You can still be, a lawyer, and you can still be a really rational physician, or you can still be a really rational chemical teacher, whatever you are. It's normal because our reality isn't what we thought it was so far. It's not that limited. You sleep, you wake up, you go to work, and you do the same thing all over. It's not only that. There's much more going on. Much more going on, right? So you're getting a glimpse of that. You're getting a taste of that with the twin flame. Like in the first stages of twin flames, it can freak you out, but I'm here to tell you you're normal, and this is normal. Okay? Fifth sign. Ooh, whoever invented the word fifth. Fifth sign is you. That's sort of like the fourth one. You have dreams about them. You have visions about them. You feel them with you. You feel like they touch you or something. You get all these signs, right? You see their numbers or their birthday numbers, like the yeah. You see their initials. You see all of a sudden a picture of them. Whatever signs it is, they're basically everywhere. And you're like, what's happening? I'm going insane. I have never experienced that. I think I'm crazy. No, you're not. No, you're not. I think I said it enough now. I think every one of you got it now, that you're not crazy, that this is normal. This is normal, and when you get used to it, to the twin flame normality, it becomes normality, becomes normal, then it just becomes beautiful because the fear part falls away, right? You're not freaked out anymore, but you're really, wow, it's a blessing. And it is a blessing, right? It is a huge blessing to have met your twin flame. Yes, it will, unravel your old life, yes, but that's, you'll get over that. You'll get over that, and you'll see that everything is guided perfectly. It can happen in a most compassionate way. It will happen in a most compassionate way. Everything can be very loving because love is actually guiding you. This is God's plan for you to be with your twin flame. You're not doing anything wrong. Yes, it means you get a divorce, and you never planned to get a divorce. You didn't want to be the divorce guy or girl, but now you're actually getting a divorce. So what? Half of society is divorced. Who even cares? Who cares? Do you care about truth, or do you care about a piece of paper that you signed in an attempt to be with your one true love, who now you discover isn't your one true love? So it was just a lesson. It was just, you think you signed with the right guy and you didn't. Not a big deal, honestly, not a big deal. And yes, you're freeing the other person too, because they're just as unhappy as you are. Honestly, they are. Maybe they're not aware, but they are. But they're just holding on to the marriage just like you for nothing too. So I'm not going to get into the marriage details. That's part of my coaching often, right? But I hope these points helped you. And I say it again, you're normal, you're not crazy, you're not losing it. You still have it together. Don't doubt, trust yourself. This journey is about trusting yourself. So if you feel drawn to reaching out, do it. I'll be happy to get to know you. And I say thank you and goodbye.